Yo, 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 what's good? It's Chairman House of Barf. Hope everybody's feeling great. Was just running around. Not even really running around, talking a lot. Still got, God is amazing. Still got, people in my life that are really concerned about my well-being and just want to check and just talk and, eat a little breakfast even though I didn't eat anything. It's just fantastic. So I was just busy kind of doing that. Still got a whole lot I got to do. Set up some meetings and whatnot. Not related, sort of kind of related to barf. But also want to reach out to banks, see if they could possibly assist me. I don't got no job or nothing, but assist me possibly with a little bit of a loan so that I can kind of maintain my life for a little bit while I'm, transitioning between, being a married man to possibly now being single, and I'm not getting the support that I once was. So I'm gonna have to, and lost my job as well. So trying to figure that all out. Laptop is dead. So let me get this thing charged up. So other than that, really don't have too much that I want to touch on. Got to get back to barf. Meaning that, I haven't picked a topic. We can just pick any topic real quick. Haven't really been falling off of barf a little bit in the sense of like, here, let me see. I know I got some notes somewhere. Of kind of things in general that I wanted to discuss before I got stuck on trying to make money on stocks and options and whatnot. Got an offer on the house. Somebody's like, hey, ready to buy it, but they're going on the low end. They're playing their games, which it's not a game. I'm just like, hey man, it's a great area. Not sure if we can really do it at that price. I understand, he got all of his analytics and everything. He's like, well, technically, blah, this, blah, that. And I'm like, well, yeah, you're exactly right, except minus the fact that there's a high demand for the house. And it's crazy to me how much the demand is so high when these interest rates are crazy. It makes me wonder if people are even paying attention. One thing I did want to start addressing is Forex, because I know nothing about it. And people are like, hey, you want to have a portfolio of your stocks and bonds and ETFs and options. Then you also want another portfolio of Forex. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'll look into it. I'll see what y'all talking about. So that may be something that we look into real quick, take some time out, just sit down and try to figure out this Forex thing that people keep telling me about. They're saying that, yeah, man, making some pretty good bread on it. So I'm like, okay, just give me a second. I got all these bills, got all these things going on, but I'm going to definitely take a look into it. So let me see, index options, bonds. We haven't even really went over bonds at all. Give me just one second. Let me check and see what's going on. Okay. Let me just, I'll just pull up CNBC real quick. Let's see what they're talking about. Okay, they're on commercial. Let me see what TD Ameritrade's talking about.
Select either buy or sell.
Oh, they're talking about how to use their Thinkorswim platform. I did notice a couple cryptos. I was looking at the cryptos a little bit last night. Oh, my bad. I did notice that XRP, which is a crypto that I've been invested in for a little bit. People ask me, how did you get into XRP? I told them I went to this company called uphold.com. Coinbase, I don't think is allowing the trading of XRP yet because they got that whole case of I can't exactly break it down or know everything about it, but let me see. I'm trying to find the prices of cryptocurrencies. CNBC. Essentially, I guess something I can't remember at all, but XRP, I guess Ripple or something like that was, I guess, selling their cryptocurrency I'm not sure if it was before they were registered, but I think there was a question of, is cryptocurrency a security? And that way that the SEC, companies like SEC, FINRA, and them should have jurisdiction over them. And then they would be in some big trouble. The crazy thing is okay, Bitcoin is down approximately, no way. Wait, that can't be true. Oh, it's down. Okay, it's down to about $26,000 right now. Okay, so I'm gonna probably look into that. Oh, your Ethereum's down to about $1,600. Damn, did I see your Ethereum at like $900 at one point? Let me see. Did it ever get that low? Let me see. What's the lowest it got? About 1,100 around November 2022. Okay, let me see. 5 years. I thought at one point I saw. Um, let me see. What's the lowest Ethereum got to? About 1069. No, I think I found it. 973. I should have got some. What was I thinking? I could have probably got a whole Ethereum. Just one whole one. But I probably was broke. Probably couldn't afford it. Let me see what else. Let me go back to crypto. Litecoin is down to $64. What is Litecoin up to? I don't know nothing about Litecoin. See, one thing I really am interested in is, okay, Litecoin used to be about $100. Okay, so now it's about 64. What I hear with crypto is you want to get into technology when it gets to cryptocurrency. You just want to make sure that you're purchasing a cryptocurrency that has a good, solid backing. So I guess the technology won't go crazy or something. I'm not sure exactly. I'm just learning this stuff myself. And I think that's one reason why people like Ripple a lot, is because their technology is solid. And I guess it's so solid that in the future, it could possibly be the technology that people use for a lot of cryptocurrencies. Now, also, I do know that I think the SEC and Ripple may be exchanging. Let me see. Ripple employee working for the SEC. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Ripple appoints former U.S. Treasury to board. Judge Ripple. Let me see. What former Ripple employee works for the SEC now? Okay. I'm not sure if it may not be anybody. I'm going to see who represents Ripple against SEC. Former crypto advisor Michael Barr confirmed as. Here, I'll let you read. Former. Let me see. Who's this? Former crypto advisor Michael Barr confirmed as top U.S. financial watchdog. Okay, that's not. An ex-Ripple advisor who served in Obama's Treasury Department as the Fed new vice chair for supervision. Michael Barr, former Ripple advisor, is set to assume one of the most important. See, I thought it was one of those like guys who like created Ripple. And let me see. Is Ripple going to hire any SEC employees? Okay, let me see. Okay, so I'm not sure, but I think they're probably going to switch, employees. It's like, hey, take one of our Ripple guys to go work for the SEC to get them hip on, all the cryptocurrency, all the technology. And then, the SEC will say, okay, you can take one of our guys to work with you at Ripple. So, we can, keep an eye on y'all and whatever y'all are doing. Because essentially, supposedly, the SEC may be losing this case. I don't know. Let me see. How is the SEC Ripple case going?
According to Reuters, partial win for the SEC. The SEC won a partial victory as Torres found the company's $728.9 million of XRP sales to hedge funds and other sophisticated buyers amounted to unregistered sales of securities.
Okay, so that was back on July 13th of 2023. Is XRP going to win the lawsuit against the SEC?
According to CNBC, Ripple got a partial win against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in court as a judge ruled that XRP is not a security in some cases.
Okay. So they're both just going back and forth with partial wins. When will the XRP SEC case be over? Okay, let's see. And I guess which way would it go? So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're still just trying to predict. Here, I'll let you read a little bit. This is When Will Ripple Lawsuit End and How High XRP Could Go. This is by Anna Nikinko, Cryptocurrency, July 28th, 2023. I'll just, oh gosh, my read aloud tool is not working right now. Damn it. Let's see. Although Ripple has scored a monumental victory in the blockchain company's legal standoff with the United States Securities Exchange Commission, when Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that XRP token was not a security, the XRP community still awaits the final judgment before it can move away from the lawsuit. Specifically, as the court found Ripple Labs did not violate federal securities law by selling its XRP token to retail investors on public cryptocurrency exchanges. However, the SEC did score a partial win for itself as the judge ruled that XRP sales to sophisticated investors did in fact constitute securities sales. One potential outcome of the final judgment is that both parties reach an agreement and settle the case. In a different scenario in which the parties fail to reach a settlement, the case could go to trial. On the other hand, either party appealing the case is a possibility as well. So, XRP price predictions. At press time, XRP was changing hands at the price of 71 cents, increasing approximately 0.21%. In the last 24 hours, recording a 7.77% decline across the previous 7 days, and capturing significant gain of approximately 51% on the monthly chart, according to the recent information retrieved on July 28th. Let me just see I'm skipping a couple of spots. By comparison, the machine learning algorithm deployed by the crypto forecast platform Price Predictions projected XRP to trade at 71 cents at the end of August 2023, suggesting a slight downswing over the next 30 days. Earlier, crypto analyst CoinsKid shared an opinion that XRP could hit $6 by the end of 2023. More recently, crypto market expert Crypto Insight Tusk. Crypto Insight Suck. I don't know. Listed 5 potential price outcomes for XRP token. Post SEC case, including a mini bull run to $10 to $15. A similar smaller pump, a further pump to 20 to 30. A complete moon mission, or double tapping the heights in 2017 and reaching $3.30 to approximately about $3.60, as Finbold reported on July 21st. Okay, so that's what's going on with Ripple. I wonder if I can analyze cryptocurrencies. I'm not sure, but okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these. Let me see real quick. All right, I'm going to the crypto market. Let me see XRP. Okay. Let me look at this chart. So right now, Ripple is, I would say, at support levels. It's at approximately 50 cents right now. And I could see it getting up to probably about 52, maybe in the short term. But I could see it getting up to about 60 cents. Yeah, so about 10 cents per share. So I'm probably going to get myself probably a little bit of Ripple. And to be fully transparent. Also, again, this is not, where's my script? I got to make sure I get my scripts so that, I closed everything out. I got to plug a couple things. Let me see. And thank you so much to anybody and everybody who's supporting the the podcast. I definitely do appreciate it. Let me see. I got this script on support House of Barf with your donations to help sustain future episodes. Thank you so much for everything. God bless. Then also want to plug this book in that should be coming out hopefully by the end of 2023. If not, it may be early. Definitely should be early 2024. There's a lot of steps going into the process. But let me go ahead. Langston Mankson's Cooler Made Stand Adventure by yours truly, Chan Man. Coming late 2023. This is a short story of a young boy named Langston Mankson, his imaginary best friend Zonky, a pink elephant, and what fun they are having learning about money while running a Cooler Made stand. So if you would like to, just have me contact you when the book comes out, then please send your information so that I can email you or call you. I put my email address usually in the description box of the episodes, and then you can go ahead, just leave me your contact information. And when the book comes out, I'll reach out to you and let you know, hey, the book is out and the price. I don't even know what the price of the book is going to be right now. So we'll get that all figured out. Going to go ahead, take a quick pause. Let me see. I'm going to go back to the cryptocurrencies real quick. Bitcoin down approximately 6.86%. It's trading at approximately let's just say approximately $26,000. Well, okay. It's trading at approximately $25,977.30. Ethereum is currently trading at approximately $1,658.80. That's a decrease of approximately 4.5%. And these were last reported at 12:02 p.m. XRP is trading at approximately 50 cents. That's a decrease of approximately 12.78%. And again, it's approximately 12:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. It's August 18th, 2023. Litecoin is trading at approximately $64.40. That's a decrease of 13.5%. And Bitcoin Cash is trading at approximately $184.96. It's a decrease of 9.6%. So real quick, if I could say, what the hell is going on with cryptos today? We'll take a look. Looks like, see a headline, Bitcoin hits for its worst week since May after sliding to $26,000. This is on CNBC. So I'm going to take a look. This may be a good opportunity for cryptos. Take a look at that. Let's just go ahead and take a look at this market real quick. Let's see. Dow Jones, price is approximately $34,545. That's a change on the day of approximately 0.2%. NASDAQ, approximately 13,286. That is a decrease of approximately 0.2% as well. S&P 500 is trading at approximately 4,371. That's a increase of approximately 0.02%. Gold around $1,900. Oil's around 80. Ooh. The euro to USD, I'm trying to get on this Forex, is up approximately 0.02. So I got to get on that Forex. And oil's down to about 80 dollars a barrel, whatever they say. This may be a great opportunity to get in this energy world because I'm so pissed off. I had MRO a while ago. It wasn't doing shit. And then it just shoots up to $25 or whatever. I was like, damn it, I was holding it for so long. Same thing happened with me and Microsoft. I had it at like $35. Held it probably for like 10 years. It was probably one of the first stocks I bought. Put it in the portfolio, got Microsoft at like $35. Held it probably for like 10 years. Next thing you know, around the time I sell it, next thing you know, it's shooting up to like 200s. I'm like, that's insane. It's madness. It should have been $200 years ago. Chipotle is trading higher than Microsoft? Really? But hey, we get that stuff. I got to have conversations with people and start to understand how is that possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We're gonna come back, check out check out the market, see what's going on. Again, thank you so much to anybody and everybody who decided to stop by, kick it with your man Chan. I appreciate it. I know the quality is not the best. I'm not the best podcaster. You know, you got Hillary Clinton got a podcast. Michelle Obama got a podcast. Rachel Maddow got a podcast. I think even Dave Chappelle may have. It's not like a podcast. I think they just replay his comedies. There's millions of podcasts out there. And how is it that I can ask somebody to listen to mine? You know what I'm saying? So, and got so much going on, so much heebie-jeebie garbage going on, talking about personal life, talking about business and finance. You know, I just hope that one day maybe it catches on. And again, when we fund House of Barf, it can help sustain for future episodes. I can start getting the quality, can start doing videos, can build the portfolio to do more speculative trades. Because essentially nobody wants to see, I could be wrong. I want to have both portfolios, a long term, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I would say is the more responsible way of investing. Very, very prudent, as people may say in the industry. Being a prudent investor, you know, again, holding that Microsoft for more than 10 years, and then, you know, you get the benefits of holding it for that long. And Microsoft has a small dividend, but they might as well just keep that shit and put it back into the business or whatever. But who cares? You know, you get a small dividend, you love it. And then it'll give me the opportunity to also invest in possible classes to better my skills. And then also it'll give me the opportunity to give back to the communities, give back to the people who supported me. So even if it's just one penny, you know, if it's, I don't know if Spotify allows it, if you can send a penny, I'd appreciate it. You know, just, you know, we can just nickel and dime it here on, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm going to keep posting. You know, I had a short podcast briefly, you know, I brought this up before. It did not take this long to make money. It did not take this long at all. It probably took me 16 episodes. I promise I didn't make more than 30 episodes. I didn't make more than 20. It took me about 15, 16, 20 episodes. And I would have thought I was less educated then. You know, I didn't have, you know, experience working for a regulator and more experience, you know, but hey, we're going to take our time. We're going to get it. We're going to get it, you know. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to take a quick pause. This is Chairman House of Barf. Yo. What's good? It's Chairman. How you feeling? You know me. I hope you're feeling great. I did move forward. I try not to move forward too many times without, you know, recording it. Because, you know, I want people to be able to, you know, hear and say, okay, that's all he did. Okay, that's nothing special. All right, I think I can do this. So I did move forward. I made, all right, so this CTRA Energy Company. Let me see the fundamentals on this company real quick so that we can. It's an energy company. I wanted to get in energy. I want to get in some REITs. I think this is kind of going to be, where are the fundamentals on CTRA? Okay, so CTRA Energy is an independent oil and gas company. The company is engaged in the development, exploration, and production of oil, natural gas, and natural gas liquids. Its operations are primarily concentrated in 3 operating areas: the Permian Basin in West Texas, in southern New Mexico, the Marcellus Shale in northeast Pennsylvania, and the Anadarko Basin in mid-continent region in Oklahoma. All right. So just came across this company. Their fundamentals look fairly decent year over year. Earnings per share has been up approximately 54%, and it's approximately 2:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Currently, CTRA is trading at approximately $27.72. Dividends per share are up approximately 75%. Book value is up approximately about 12%. This is year over year. So thought it was a pretty solid company. It was actually me and a buddy of mine just looking over it. So what I went ahead and did was purchased a few more shares of it long, and then I sold a call with a September 29th. So that gives me time. The meeting should be the Fed meeting to determine what's going to go on with interest rates and everything. So oil or gas, I supposedly has like an inverse relationship with the dollar. So if the dollar gets stronger, this will probably go down. If dollar gets weaker, then this will probably go up. So just watching that position. I sold a September 29th, 2023 call at $28. Strike price 28. And trade price was 95. So, received that, what was it? Received that premium. And, you want to just make sure that this doesn't go above 28.95. Was there anything else that I did? I can't think of. Let's see. Let's look at some of the CTRA news. We have Stifel adjusts price target on CTRA Energy to $36 from $35. Maintains buy rating. Morgan Stanley adjusts price target on CTRA from 27 to 26. To 27 from 26. Okay. So just keep an eye on that. It looks like people are buying it, but moving forward, I really just want to start being more responsible in my investing, making sure I cover my positions. During COVID, I was not doing this. Okay. I was not doing this and got demolished. I'm talking about 50-60% demolished. That's easily a good amount of money just to kind of protect my position while it's going down. Should have been protecting myself. COVID's last, 3 years? Who's to say it's not going to go a fourth? So I should have been more responsible. And that's what I'm working on, is just protecting my positions. And also just what I can do is if the stock goes up, you know what I'm saying, then I can get rid of that short call position. You know what I'm saying? If I need to, I can put in another one. The main thing is not to lose all of the premium. So I can lose 99% of the premium just as long as I don't lose that last penny, or I could even break even if I wanted to on the premium, just as long as I don't start losing money. So starting to really realize with these break even points how valuable they are. For a while there, I was kind of just saying, the break even, if I make money, doesn't really matter. Initially, oh man, I made some mistakes. Oh, beautiful people, I made some mistakes. So, there was one that made and this isn't real life. And again, this is not advice. And real quick, let me do my plugs. Real quick, got to make sure I keep plugging. Let me get my script. Support House of Barf with your donations to help sustain future episodes. Thank you so much for everything. God bless. Also, I got this book coming out, children's book. Just a little, hopefully fun book to touch on financial literacy. The book is Langston Manxon's Coolamade Stand Adventure by your man, Chan Man. Coming late 2023. This is a short story of a young boy named Langston Manxon and his imaginary best friend, Zonky, a pink elephant, and what fun they are having learning about money while running a Coolamade stand. So please, when that book comes out, or even prior to, send me your contact information. And when the book comes out, I'll be sure to send you a copy of the book, and I would appreciate the support. Also, if you support House of Barf, I'll have to talk to my peoples, but I can make shit happen. I'll definitely send you just a free copy, depending on here. I don't know how much the book is going to cost, but let me say this. Let me just start, because I don't know. If you start with, I got to be careful. Okay, because I don't know how much the book is going to cost, But let's just say, I can't imagine it costing more than $25. I don't even think it's going to cost that much. You support House of Barf with, I'm gonna go with See here, I'm playing the stock market right now. Is it going to go to 26.50? Is it going to be 27? So I'm like, should I just say $30 and free copy of the book? Also, some of these episodes are going to have to go into monetary transactions for my monthly subscribers. So I got to do something, to bring in some revenue. I'm turning into this podcaster that I didn't want to become, but some of these episodes, like for example, this episode is probably going to have to start getting charged for, something like that. These will be the things that get charged for, and then the House of Barf stuff when we're just talking and educating and researching, I'll probably just let that continue to just be free. But supporting House of Barf, let's just go with anybody who supports House of Barf gives me your contact information of at least, let's shoot for like $30. I'm probably going to have to go there for right now until I figure out the cost of this book. I doubt it's not going to be no $50 or nothing. So I don't know. It could be $100, but if you support with at least $30, that should cover, if I have to put up, let's say the book is $100. If I have to put up $70, I will. Cause there's a whole lot that goes into this business or whatever. And I'm learning. I don't know everything. I'm actually getting a lot of support. So, support of $30 and your contact information, free copy of the book, complimentary copy of the book. I'll just make sure I send it to you, and when it eventually comes out, it should be out end of 2023. Okay. So forgot what I was going to touch on prior to that. Totally forgot. All right, just give me 1 second. I think we're just talking about CTRA, the short call position that we took. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna try to remember what I was just about to talk about before the plugs, and I'm gonna be right back. Thank you so much to anybody and everybody who decided to stop by and kick it with your man Chan. I appreciate it. I'm Chan Man. This is House of Barf. Yo, what's good? It's Chan Man, House of Barf. How you feeling? All right, so kind of remember what I was about to talk about. So, for a while there was a time when I was trading options without the amount of knowledge that I have now. Wasn't even really good, but was trying to figure it out. Got the books, reading, blah, 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 taking notes, trying to understand this shit, right? What took me so long to understand options, and I still fully don't understand them. If we go here to TD Ameritrade Network, listen, you're going to hear these people talk about options. Let me see if they're talking about it, and they're totally confusing to me.
Things like inflation reemerging, opportunity to lock the U.S. government into paying you a real yield.
Okay, they're talking about treasuries right now. But I was trading options. I was getting it. I was kind of getting it. Didn't really understand. And so there was times when I was making profits, right? Making profits. And I would make a profit. I remember what? It was a call position on MRO. Bought a bunch of calls. Had no idea what I was doing, right? I'm buying like 100 calls, whatever. Just ridiculous, right? I'm not realizing what I'm doing. And it shot up, but it didn't hit. I was like, okay, so what does this mean? Do I need to hold it until break even? You know what I'm saying? So let's say at the time I was trading for $3 and it shot up to, let's say I bought the contracts at, I don't know, $1.50. So it shoots up to like $4, $4.20, $4.25 or something, the stock. But because it didn't hit break even, I'm like, I'm not sure if I should sell this call. It hasn't hit break even yet. And I heard that I could lose money if it didn't break even. Well, now I know something. You can still take that profit. Doesn't matter if it hit the break even point. Not saying that, because what people would keep telling me is you're not making money until you hit that break even point. That's when you'll begin to make money on your call or on your, and I'm looking at this and I get what they're saying. It's like, okay, so I purchased this thing and I'm not making any money until it hits this break even point. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of get what they're saying. I think they're more so referring to, I could be wrong, don't quote me again, I'm not the expert. I think they're more so referring to if I was to hold it to expiration, then I'm going to be buying that stock at that price. And I want to make sure that I can get the stock at that price. And then also the premiums that I paid. So this is the stock price where I will begin to break even and make more money. You know, if I was to let the option expire, you know, I would be buying all those shares at that price. So if it doesn't break even, then should probably execute the contract and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? But if the stock is, let's say, $30 and my break even is $28.50, it may be beneficial to maybe exercise the contract, purchase the shares at $28.50, and then make that $1.50 per share, you know, and then possibly sell the shares or hold on to them, whatever you want to do, you know. So it's like, it's starting to make sense. So I look back and I'm like, damn, I lost a bunch of money because what would I do? I would just hold the contract. I'm like, I didn't hit break even. Next thing you know, the contract is coming down, down, down. And then I sell the contract. I'm like, what just happened? What happened? I don't know. You know? So, for example, on the other end, you sell a contract. That premium's coming in. It's coming in. And then, when you start seeing losses, when it hits that break even, that's the point when you lost basically all your premium. All your premium is gone now. Okay. Now you're about to go into the point where you're starting to lose money. So you can look at it and say, oh, I'm losing money, but you may not have lost any money yet. You just lost premium. So you essentially bought something for $100. You sold it for $100 and you had to buy it back for $105 or $110, you know, but not yet have you lost, a bunch of money. You still got the premium. Essentially, you lost some of the premium. You paid your trading commissions and fees. You give it back. You say, okay, here you go. You know what I'm saying? This contract is not going too well. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? But still not yet really have you lost any money, you know? So I'm understanding this. And I'm ready to start locking in some of these gains. You know, I've been making a lot of mistakes, but I thank God for every mistake I make that I learn from. Shit, I sometimes have to hit my head a couple times. I'm a hard-headed guy. This forehead made out of, I don't know, shark teeth or something. You know what I'm saying? Something tough, because I hit my head a lot. And I keep going and I keep bumping into walls. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? And as long as I'm learning from my mistakes, then we're doing great. I can't remember who it was. I love this story about Albert Einstein. He wrote the nine times table. You know what I'm saying? 9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 3, all the way down to 9 times 11 or something. I can't remember. You can find a story on YouTube or whatnot. And on the last one, I don't know. It was like 9 times 10 or something. I think he wrote a 10 and he put 91 or something like that. And everybody started laughing. And, you know, of course, turns around and says, what y'all laughing about? You know what I'm saying? What's funny? And then they say, hey, you're supposed to be a genius. And look, 9 times 10 isn't 91. And he said something like, and don't quote me on this. You know what I'm saying? You can look it up on YouTube or something. And he said, so you're saying that 1 through 9 is correct. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing you pointed out was that one mistake I made. You know, and it was a lesson for the class. You know, and the thing about the class, I don't think it was just anybody's. I think these are like scientific people, geniuses and whatever. And it's like, look, I think essentially he came to the point of, if you're not making a mistake, you're not trying. The only people who don't make mistakes are the people who are not trying. And that must mean that I'm on the brink of becoming a genius. You know, because like I've been, if you, it was it. I wish you knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish you knew, okay? I wish you knew some of the mistakes I made just so that you could learn from. I could tell you a couple of them. Shopify. Shopify up 60%. Yeah, riding in a Bentley. Right? It's like, no, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't like, I don't got no money like that. You know what I'm saying? But up approximately 50, 60%. This is prior to COVID. Didn't trade that shit. Held it. COVID come around. Boom. Knocking it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have had a hedge position, I could have put the hedge position in. Would I thought it would have been 2 years out? Nah. But sometimes you can let these options go away, and then you can repurchase another one if you want to. You know? So, big mistakes have been made. Other mistakes. Listen, I'll tell you another mistake. Just recently, I didn't realize selling contracts brought in money. Premiums. I thought I had to wait for the expiration to go. So when my account was up, I'm pulling money out to pay bills. I could have possibly just sold some contracts. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of not had to dwindle my account so much. Sell some contracts. Not saying that would have worked, but I could have sold some contracts. And then, you know what I'm saying, maybe use some of the money from the contract sold to pay off some of these bills so that my account doesn't have to be so depleted. Like, so depleted. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you another mistake that I made. This is not with the stock market. Student loans. Credit cards. Student loans. I didn't have to pay for college. Luckily, I have a family who was in the military. And when I was in college, there was this thing called the GI Bill. So I didn't really have to pay for college. But what do I want to do? I want to be a man. See, my family was paying. They were saying, Jen, we'll pay for your college. We'll pay for your college. You're okay. You're fortunate. You're blessed. I had coworkers like, what? Your parents going to pay for your college? Boy, you better go. I'm at the local grocery store like, man, fuck college. I'm about to go start a business. They're like, man, Chan, listen. You are 18 years old. 4 more years of college, and then you can go start your business. And then eventually some guy, he pulls me to the side. I don't even know his name. He's like, Chan, I don't really know you. I don't talk to you. I don't know anything about you. I think he worked in produce. I was, for lack of better words, I was a janitor, sanitary engineer. So I'm walking in produce, and this guy pulls me aside. He's like, look, man, look at me. Look at my face. Look how old I am. It wasn't old. At the time, I was probably 18. He was probably like 50. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm still working here. I've been working here, putting the apples, the bananas up for years. Look around you. Look at all these employees. One, is, at the time, probably like 36, 40. You know what I'm saying? Other people are like 45. And he's like, look how miserable these people are. And I'm like, man, I don't know. Y'all all seem pretty happy. No, you're happy, Chan. You're happy. And you go around smiling and laughing while the rest of us are miserable. I'm like, oh, y'all are miserable? You can't tell? You can't tell our lives are awful? I was like, nah, man, y'all all, every time I say, because you're happy. You're living your suburban lifestyle. I never grew up in the suburbs. And now I hear you going around talking about you don't want to go to college. You're a suburban boy. He was a black man, so it was cool. And I'm like, he's like, listen, if I had parents who would have gave me money to go to college, I wouldn't be here right now. It's like, dude, it's actually a pretty good company. They hired us at like, shit, what did they hire us at? Like, we started off at like $12 an hour. Not everybody. And then we got like annual raises and shit. I was like, dude, it's not that bad. He's like, no, He's like, you take that money and you go to college and make something of yourself and don't be a bum. I was like, you don't know my middle name. My middle name is literally Bum. It's like, but that random guy, never really talked to him. Really kind of got me going with college. So I want to be Mr. Big Man on the block and show everybody, yeah, I'm in college, but I'm taking care of it myself. I got a job. I got student loans. I'm going to college. Big Meech, by myself. Well, that was a mistake. Took out a loan from Sally fucking Mae. Man, that bitch. Can't stand that bitch. She's a dirty bitch. Dirty bitch. Let me tell you how much of a bitch Sally Mae is. And this lady at University of Maryland tried to save me, told me, don't take that loan. Give me some time. I'll make some phone calls and I'll get you another loan and it won't ruin your life. She was telling me back in 2000, I don't know what year, but like 10, she was telling me student loans were a scam back then. She's like, these are scams. I'm telling you. And I'm like, man, it's okay. Sally Mae said they got me. It'll be quick. And she's like, don't do it. So then I get the loan. What's your interest rate? It was like 9%. She said, see, Chan, I could have got it for you for like 3%. So I'm like, it's cool. I'm going to take care of it. So I'm sitting there, just in a bubble, whatever. They said, you can defer your interest rate. I said, cool. I thought that meant no interest until the day they said you don't have to make a payment until you graduate. So I said, I don't got to make a payment on this till I graduate. Cool. And your interest is deferred. Okay. So I don't got to pay no interest until I graduate. Wells. So I graduate from college. First thing I do is first thing I do is go out and party. But next thing I do is I call Sally Mae. Hey, just graduated. And I remember we made a deal that I could start making payments now. The bill comes in. It's my bill plus $8,000. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said that interest was deferred. Yeah, that meant you didn't have to make a payment on it. Not that it wasn't accumulating. I'm like, whoa, I would have at least been paying the interest, at least. So that when it came time to pay the bill, it would have just been principal. I would have at least done that. I had a job. I've always had a job. Restaurants, grocery stores, retail stores. I always had a job. And I always had a little extra money in my pocket, a little extra chicken, just sitting around. Because I lived with family, didn't really have no bills, maybe a cell phone, chilling. I would have definitely paid the interest at least. So then when I graduated, it would have just been principal and I would have started getting on the principal. No, I got to work this interest down. So I'm sending them money. Let's say my minimum payment was $60. So I said, okay, $60, cool. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking half and half, right? Half of it's going to go to principal, half of it's going to go to whatever it is. Well, wrong. So after a year, I take a look at my bill. After a year, take a look at my bill. It's the same bill. The same exact bill. Same exact bill. I said, wait a minute. What's going on, people? Yeah, it's the same bill. What's going on here? And they like, yeah, you got monthly interest that comes in. I said, okay, you got monthly interest that comes in. How much is the interest? $59.15. What? You telling me I just been putting 45 cents? I've been going to work, stressing out about the student loan bill. You telling me I just been putting 45 cents towards my principal and the other 59 cents is going to the interest that's coming in every month? And you never thought to reach out to call me and say, what's going on, Chan? You good? We just want to touch base with you. We see you're making your minimum payments. Do you realize that that's not doing anything? I said, okay, now up it to 120. Come on, man. So I'll pay the interest that comes in every month, and then I'll put $60 towards the student loan. Eventually, I was able to get that taken care of. And then the GI Bill came in, even for people who were out of college. Some of us, I still qualified. GI Bill came in, saved my life, and I was able to move forward. You know what I'm saying? It was awesome. My parents were like, look, we'll take care of your student loans. You know what I'm saying? They still say they don't remember me giving them some bread. But I was like, hey, I promise I gave them some bread out of the GI Bill. I was like, come on. I gave y'all some stacks, too. It was a couple stacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, oh, we don't remember that. Man, that's messed up. That's messed up. But it's all good. So that was a big mistake. Credit cards. Right now, my credit cards were damn near paid off. Damn near. Just probably had a few $1,000s on them. Next thing you know, I'm going through all these shenanigans. Next person to say shenanigans again, I'm going to pistol whip them. Hey, Favre, what's that favorite restaurant you like to go to? Going through all these shenanigans that I'm going through. Ooh. It's like, and just still want to live my life. Still want to go out, hang out. Still want to pay my bills on time. I still need to run through this credit card to see if it's accurate, because it seemed like it shot up like quick. I was like, man, I know I ain't spent that much money. Come on now. Well, maybe it's true. Maybe, And now these credit cards, I'm going through what I'm going through. I ain't got no job, and these credit cards are kicking my ass. And I'm like, damn it, Chen, you were almost done. You were almost done. Why would you do this to yourself? So got to get back on top of these. And these are just more financial mistakes. And then also getting away from my written budget. I typically always have a written budget. For that, I kind of blame my spouse a little bit. I always got to blame somebody. But never wanted to sit down and go over the budget. Kind of lost track. Was doing everything on my own. You know what I'm saying? Never really had much support. So kind of fell off of the written budget. But I'm going to get my shit together. I really want to work on trying to get some income in. And I got to be careful because the people who are helping me publish this book, this children's book, they say, we have an image that we like to uphold as well. So, you know what I'm saying? So, got to make sure I kind of watch my behavior, not trying to make the publishers look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to go out partying and whatnot, and we're doing a children's book. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're like, look, we're kind of not even just any book company. We're also kind of a Christian book publishing company. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, didn't know, and they're like, yeah. So, just the way you present yourself and the way you handle yourself, just be careful, because it's very possible that, if things go well with Lanks and Mankson's Cooling Mate stand, that there may be an opportunity for you to publish another book. And at the time, seriously, I was not even considering writing another book. I got one more that I was going to try to write, which was going to be epic. It's a book about kind of a personal story, autobiography / self, not motivation, but you're not alone. Look, this is things I've done in my life that I'm not too proud about, and things that and epic, it stands for experiences, perception, underestimate the number one, or underestimating the number one, and challenges. And essentially, how these things can form your perception, and how essentially it's just about perception projection. How sometimes you can perceive things. So that's another book that I was going to try to write, and that was about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure if I'm going to get to epic. I may. But, they're like, hey, you may be able to publish another book. And so, you just want to represent us well, represent yourself well. So another thing is I got to be very careful with, also, I'm applying for jobs. And I've noticed people do be going on my LinkedIn. Not a lot. I don't got a lot of connections or anything. But I do notice some people on my LinkedIn, and they probably see the children's book, and they probably go to Barf, and they probably listen to an episode, and here I am, whoop-de-woo, F this and F that and everything. And, what I'm saying? So just, I am still looking for work. And if I do get a job, hopefully it's in the financial industry. And then that's pretty much going to be the end of House of Barf. You know what I'm saying? So that's also kind of what's behind House of Barf. It's kind of like it's on a timetable. It's like, okay, once I get that job, if I get a job at, let's say, UPS or something, then House of Barf doesn't necessarily need to go away. I can just do House of Barf, go to work, packaging stuff up and whatnot, and then get back to House of Barf and whatnot. And it shouldn't throw anything off. Then I can start paying bills on time. Then I can start getting equipment for House of Barf. I keep saying that I need to start exercising, because when I present myself, when people finally see me, I want them to say, oh, look at this guy. He's so handsome. Look at him. So I'm going to try to work on all that. So I think the publishing company already has a picture that they want to use of mine. So I said, okay, that's cool. So I don't have to do that right away. So it buys me some time. I guess they asked my family to send them pictures of me. So I think they said they're good on that. But if I do start putting House of Barf on camera, I want to make sure that I try to present myself well a little bit. Try to be in a little good shape, not much. Just a little. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave all that good shape stuff to all those other YouTubers and whatnot. That what's his name? Goggins. Gosh, man, that man, Goggins. Do your thing, man. I'll leave that all up to the health experts. You know what I'm saying? You know me. Once I get my studio, we're gonna have us some bevs. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, have us a couple of drinks, have a smoke, whatnot. Talk about these stocks and bonds and whatnot, and have a good time. So, don't know initially what I came on to talk about, but yeah, again, just doing this House of Barf shit, man. Did I do the plug already? Let me just go ahead and do the plug again, just to make sure I get it out of the way. Support House of Barf with your donations to help sustain future episodes. Thank you so much for everything. God bless. All right, and on the other note, got a children's book coming out regarding financial literacy. I got this email that I'm working on that I'm going to start spamming people. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure by Chan Man. Coming late 2023. This is a short story of a young boy named Langston Mankston, his imaginary best friend Zonky, a pink elephant, and what fun they are having learning about money while running a Kool-Aid stand. So, please, if you get the opportunity, send me your information, contact information, and when the book does come out, I'll be sure to reach out to you, let you know how much it is, and try to get you a copy. Now, something else real quick. The book should be available online as well. So I'm working on this email that I'm about to start sending out to people. Here, real quick. Let me see. Where's it at? Let me see real quick. Just give me 2 seconds. I think I got it right here. Okay. Now, all this isn't perfect, but it's something that I'm working on. Sorry, is this it? No, this isn't it. Yeah, this isn't it. Okay. All right, here we go right here. All right. Subject line, introducing a charming new children's story, Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand. The title, author, this is an email I'm working on that I'm about to start sending out. I hope this email finds you well. I am thrilled to introduce you to an exciting new storybook journey that I believe will capture your imagination. Allow me to present Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure, a compelling short story that promises to transport you to a world of interest, excitement, and learning. Introduction. In a world of colorful imagination and captivating stories, a new children's book has emerged to empower young minds with crucial life skills, financial literacy. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is a cheering short story written by a talented Black author who understands the importance of equipping our youth in the early stages of life with the tools they need to navigate the realm of money, savings, and smart choices. So there's more to it. I'm going to get ready to wrap this email up, and I'm going to start spamming like everybody who's in my contact list. You know what's going to be crazy is I got to watch certain contexts, because I'm not trying to say anything, but there's certain people who don't want to talk to me, who don't want anything to do with me. And honestly, telling them about this book will do nothing but make them envious and jealous and hateful. I could be wrong about that. They may be like, nah, Chan, I would never. Listen, we're beefing, but it ain't like that, okay? You know, like you just went off and cussed everybody out and everything, and it's not right. So another thing I'm going to be working on is manifestation. Making sure that I speak the good words into existence. Because one thing I'm learning is words are things. I've seen some experiments of people talking to plants, and you talk to one plant positive, and then you talk to another plant negative, and just seeing. I mean, you can water them both the same, but the words are things, and the plant that you talk positive to grows. The plant that you talk bad to dies or turns a different color, brown or something, or black or whatever. I don't know, and so you know what? Words are things, because guess what? I was always saying to my wife, I know you're going to leave me one day. You don't really like me. I'm not tall. I'm not fit. I'm not that handsome. You know, I'm like, you're going to leave me one day. And just joking about it. But look what's happening right now. We crack jokes at the job. Hey, yep, badge worked again. Great. You know, people laugh. You know what I'm saying? But look what's happening. Lost my badge. Lost my lost all that shit. So I'm starting to learn, wow. Even cracking jokes or whatever about this shit, the words that we use is very powerful. And I'm going to start manifesting new words. I'm smart. I'm handsome. I'm going to be a multi-gugillionaire, whatever, multi-billion. I'm going to be wealthy. My children are going to be safe. My house is going to be safe. Even estranged partner will be safe. God is watching over us. This book is going to sell millions of copies. Not even sell. It's going to get in the hands of millions of people. I'm going to make, I don't know, billions of dollars or something. Just constantly, I'm going to help people. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to do more positive things. I'm going to treat my body better. My body is going to be treated better. My mind is going to be treated better. So even just saying things jokingly, in a sense of like, I don't even want to say that. We're working on positive words, but saying negative things about yourself is having an effect on our minds and our bodies. And we got to work on that together. So we're going to work on our portfolios, and our portfolios are going to increase by amazing percentages, 2,000%, 3,000%. We're going to have amazing portfolios. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to educate ourselves. We're going to research ourselves, and we're going to be fantastic. We are beautiful people. We are geniuses. Whatever else, we're going to keep whatever business we're working on is going to be successful. Whatever job we're working on is going to be successful. We're successful. We're healthy. We're beautiful. And we're going to keep. Today, we did our best. And guess what? Tomorrow, we're going to do better. So we're going to keep working on that. Thank you to anybody and everybody who decided to stop by and kick it with your mans. I appreciate it. I'm Chairman. This is House of Barf.